Good morning, everybody. So this engine blocks out of this 1996 Camry that's in the background, and it had over 300,000 miles, maybe like 308, and the head gasket went out, and now here it sits, completely apart, completely disassembled, block out, and which raises a question. You know, I get it's an old engine, but what caused the head gasket to blow? So I'm not a trained mechanic by no means, so I'm sure I'm missing things, but uh, essentially the most of the engine parts look fine. I mean, I could see where. Um, the bearings are a little thinner than the new ones, and the valve seats were pitted a little bit, and things like that. But for the most part, everything looked good. Now, as far as the flatness of the block and the flatness of the head, I really don't feel like I have enough of a straight edge anywhere that could accurately measure that. So, any of the results that I think I found, I'm not even going to put on the video. But anyway, that's kind of a after effect. What caused it? What caused warpage? What caused warpage in the head? What to lead to a head gasket failure? And my guess is heat. The engine is getting hotter than normal and um, kind of warping. So, um, but this morning I was cleaning the block, and this isn't the first time I've been here cleaning this block. You can tell I have the freeze plugs out, and I've blown air in there and knocked it with a hammer, and I wish I had a video of what came out, because a lot of rusty shit came out of those freeze plugs. And then just this morning before this video, I was blowing compressed air in these jackets, and the whole room filled up with a rusty red vapor. There's chips all over the floor, rust. It was a hell of a war zone in here just 10, 15 minutes ago. And it got to me thinking that, that is probably the number one thing that I've noticed about this engine is just the sheer amount of rusty shit that was in the water jackets. And so here's my theory. You get partial blockage in water jackets, and water doesn't flow as it did when it was new. You create an engine that runs hotter in different areas, and it leads to warpage, and it ultimately leads to head gasket failure, and that is the end of life of a vehicle. Which in reality, I'm going to put this engine together. I think this engine could have a lot more life to it, and I'm going to attempt to see how much more life I can get out of it. But essentially, I think what kills these engines, which causes head gasket failure, is the large amount of rusty crap in the jackets that reduces the flow of the coolant. That's my opinion. There it is. Thanks for watching.